comrades, there's big news about Kshama Sawant, a woman who is running in Seattle for a councilorship for the city, who is a socialist, and it appears that she's going to win. There's still some votes that are still going to come in from other places, but she is poised to win. And socialists all across the United States are happy about this, and they're cheering her victory, that a socialist has been elected to a position, albeit a very small and relatively powerless one, of a city councilor. However, I have a bit of a kind of a problem with this. You see, Sawant is a Trotskyist. She's part of the socialist alternative, meaning she is a Trotskyist. Now, I don't understand why, other socialists are so happy that she's been elected. I mean, if you're a socialist and you're anti-Trotskyist, which is almost the entire spectrum of socialists, why are you happy that she has gotten in? They are revisionism. Her being there is not a good thing. In fact, watching socialists cheer her getting in, a Trotskyist getting elected to a political office, is like watching a libertarian cheer a Keynesian getting into political office. I think maybe people need to be reminded that this is Trotskyism. Trotsky, essentially the person that the bourgeois are constantly defending as saying having been the rightful ruler of the USSR, as opposed to Stalin. Remember, the person who's getting in, this socialist, comes from an ideology defended by the bourgeois. Now, a good question to ask here is, what exactly is she supposed to do? Now, she ran on raising the minimum wage and for rent control, both of which are good things. But she is only a single city councilor in what is essentially a council of all bourgeois representatives. What exactly is she supposed to be putting forth? She's only one person. Literally, one city councilor cannot do anything. She can't do any of the things that she said she's going to do unless she can get other city councilors on her side. So I question what actual effectiveness this trot is actually going to have in this situation. And I understand that people are really, really happy, socialists are happy that a socialist got elected to this position, but there's something that everybody seems to be forgetting here. We're dealing with a bourgeois liberal democracy. That won't abolish itself. You can't elect socialists to a position and then use that to destroy capitalism. It doesn't work. It doesn't happen. The very system itself is to defend capitalism. There's not going to be a change from the inside that's going to reorganize the means of production. This is not a useful tactic. It can't bring any change. She can't actually do anything. Reform or revolution. Reform doesn't bring socialism. It doesn't bring communism. It doesn't bring revolution. That's why you have to have revolution. I don't understand why these people are doing this, standing up and saying that this is a great thing and that it has marked an era and it's changed things. No, it hasn't. Because somebody has the socialist attached to their name doesn't mean anything's going to change. As for the previous reasons I described, with the limited amount of power she has. And capitalism cannot be trusted to abolish itself. You can't bring capitalism down from the inside. I don't mean to sound defeatist. I'm not trying to cut down any accomplishments that have been made, but one has not been made here. This is just one person one reactionary person, a trot, that has gotten into a bourgeois system who can't actually perform any change. And I think this shows a very stark ideological weakness within the socialist community or the communist community if they think this is going to do anything. This is not how revolution happens. This is not how the whole thing is carried out. This is not how change comes. This is literally nothing more than the Obama change that was said to be coming. You need revolution, not reform. If you want reform, move to Western Europe, because you're going to get social democracy. You're not going to get communism, and you're not going to get socialism. I think a lot of people might need to start reading some works again, just on the sheer fact that they don't seem to understand that this hasn't changed anything. And in fact, it may actually turn out to be worse. She is a trot, after all.
Thank you for watching.
Something really amazing.
Go ahead and rate,
really kind of
comment, subscribe, and share on various
right
social media.
Just
if you want,
recently,
there's some other great
Venezuelan
content here you can
Nicolas
check
Maduro
out.